Hi guys, welcome back to Dream Tarot. I'm going to be doing a pick a card for you today with 3 different piles of who's coming towards you at this time and why. What's their purpose for coming towards you? What themes could they be unlocking in your life as they're coming through? What can you get from this connection? All of that. We're going to do a deep dive. So take this time to resonate with the pile that is for you, which one is giving you the best vibes, and you can check out the timestamps in the description box down below to go to that pile that you've chosen. All right, I'll see you there. Hi, pile number 1. All right, this one is for you. So let's go ahead and see who's coming towards you and why they could be coming towards you. We're going to start with some astrology cards. So we'll see, like, what energy this person could encompass, and also the themes that could be popping up in your life while this person is coming in, maybe even their purpose of coming towards you. All right, so let's see. This is for pile number 1. Tell me about who is coming towards pile number 1 and why. Who is coming towards my pile number 1 and why? All right, we have Pluto energy here. We have sixth house energy. All right, and what else do we have here for pile number 1? 12th house energy as well. Okay, so I do get a big Pisces vibe from this person. Let me see what else. One second, guys. Let me pull up my chart here. All right, so there's a big Pisces energy with that 12th house. Also Virgo energy as well with the 12th house. And then with the 6th house, look out for so Pisces and Virgo. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else is here. One second. Also with that Pluto energy, could be an Aries. All right, so look out for an Aries, Virgo, and Pisces. That's what I'm getting so far. All right, so I do feel like there's a great deal of this person coming into your life to help you transform. You could be breaking down old parts of you and starting fresh. You could be having a major glow up in life, but the universe could feel like you do need someone to help kickstart that for you or to aid you in that process. So this person kind of helps you to get into your desired reality, or even move more into your desired person, like who you want to be, what you see for yourself, the lifestyle that you want to live. So this person does help a great deal of that. All right, so what you can experience when this person comes into your life is renewal. They may show you how to use your inner resources if you've been feeling like a lack mindset. This person may help you with your basic instincts, with your motivation, with your personal power, evolution. This person helps you with that death and rebirth phase that you could be going through. This person also could be quite obsessive over you, all right? Or you could be very obsessive towards them. There is an energy of like infatuation and obsession with the Pluto energy. I also feel like this could be a very intense connection, so get ready for that. There also could be some taboos here between you and this person. So things that you probably would turn your nose up against or turn your head away from in the past. This person will give you that, what should I say? Give you the clear to experience those taboos without shame or guilt. All right. So I will just say that. I do feel like this person is clearing out what's no longer needed and what you're no longer aligned with and moving you into your next direction. All right, let me see what else we can talk about with Pluto. It's interesting because you have the 6th house here, and Pluto is an energy of creativity, of new beginnings, of innovation. Also, there's an energy here too with the Pluto energy of children and babies. So, be prepared for that. Or if you're not interested in that, there is some type of energy around children or babies. All right. So I just will put that out there. This person also will help you to take risk like maybe to get to your next step in life, to accomplish some type of goal, could require you to take a risk, and maybe you were too afraid to do so. So this person kind of hypes you up to be prepared to do that. Um, this person also, you and them will have a great deal of shared hobbies and may even collaborate on a project together that brings in a lot of fulfillment for you. There's some type of new venture here that I see you doing with this person. I feel like this person is going to be a lot of fun. All right. So there's a lot of like having fun, childlike energy, playful spirit that you can experience and encompass with this person. Definitely feels like a romantic energy. So romance is in the air. There's going to be a lot of passion between you and this person. They could help you to pioneer your next chapter, your next move, moving into your desired lifestyle. And yeah, that's what I'm getting with the Pluto energy. All right, let's talk about this sixth house energy. And again, this this deals with Piscean energy quite a bit. So think about those Piscean traits that this person may display to you when you guys first meet. All right, so you could also meet this person at work. Okay, I am seeing that, or something about the way that you work, what you do for work, could be changing because of this person. Maybe because they help you move into that new direction. I do feel like this person too, there's an energy of health. So this person may um, inspire you to get more healthier or look into your health a little bit more, or you could be doing that for them. All right. So there's something about health here, or your well being, your diet, just kind of getting healthier. All right. Also, your day to day routine will definitely change quite a bit when this person comes in. I feel like for the better. Okay. So if you were just kind of confused or stuck, you were trying to transform your day to day routine so that you could emulate your new reality, this person kind of helps you quite a bit with that. They could be a big contributor to this new lifestyle, this new life that you're going to be, this new chapter that you're walking into. I do feel like this person is really great at organization, whether that's helping you organize your thoughts, your life, what you want to do, but also like in the physical, a really organized spirit. All right. There's something about refining skills here. So this person may help you to find those skills within that are kind of like deep within that you never really practice or put out there, and shows you kind of how talented you are or how skilled you are and how you can use that to your benefit in your day to day. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the sixth house here. All right. So, also a big deal of spirituality with this person. I do feel like this person is really like a master of overcoming escapism. So, maybe they could have done things in the past to escape from a traumatic experience, or escape from maybe a reality that they did not like, that they could have hated for themselves, and they've learned a lot of lessons from that. So if you have those same qualities right now, where you feel like you do more escaping than trying to climb out of a rut, I feel like this person kind of helps you, gives you their wisdom and knowledge of how they've overcome certain things. I do feel like this person's a big dreamer. They don't really stick to the realistic way of thinking, or, conforming to society. They could just be a big dreamer, and this is how they've been able to manifest in their life. All right. This person also has a great compassionate side, or very empathetic side, that I think that you will love. They will adore you. They will be very devoted to you. This person definitely could be a big healer for you, help you heal through things that you've struggled to move past. There's something very psychic or telepathic with you and this person. So you guys may be able to read each other very deeply without even saying words, okay? Again, something about work or your career could be changing because of this person. Maybe they inspire you to try that new thing or the thing that fulfills you. I do feel like acts of service could be this person's love language. Maybe you'll see that they end up doing a lot of things for you, taking a load off for you. All right. And you could really love that. I also feel like this person with the sixth house may have a significant pet that could be a big part of your life as well. And this person also teaches you forgiveness. All right. So if there are certain grudges that you hold from people who have done a number on you in a negative way, this person teaches you how to heal from that, move past that, and forgive for yourself. All right. Last but not least, we have the 12th house here, which is about surrender. Um, Now, with this 12th house, I do feel like this person is a master of the subconscious mind. They could, again, be very compassionate, also a big dreamer. They understand the law of karma. So I do feel like this person puts out really good energy because they know that you reap what you sow. So that could be something that you see. They always think twice before doing something that may harm others or offend others. They really believe in the law of karma. All right. This person will help you to unload any baggage that's been draining you or has stumped your progress. All right. Also, a big thing about meditation or meditative states, I think this is how this person recharges, and they may show that to you for your benefit. All right. They also could be a praying person, very spiritual. They could be really into prayer. So you could see that as well. I do feel like this person guilt trips themselves quite a bit, or maybe other people. So they really believe in karma. And if they feel like someone does something that could be to the detriment of others, even if they deserve it, they try to hold back, and they do also try to push off that belief to other people. So with you, if you ever feel like you could be in the car with this person, maybe you're having a little bit of road rage because someone cut you off, and you're speeding to get in front of the person to cut them off right back. This person's kind of like holding your hand and saying, it's not worth it, don't do it, let them go. They're always trying to talk you off the ledge. All right. So this person kind of makes you rethink your decisions or impulsive actions. With that 12th house as well, I feel like this person is very detail oriented. So they do pick up things about you that maybe other people that you have dated or even been friends with, or even your own family, have never noticed about you. And I think that's going to make you feel very like, wow, you really do care, or you really do see me for me. This person will help you with that world card energy of completion and fulfillment. So you could expect a lot of accomplishments when you are with this person. You could expect, climbing the ladder, maybe learning lessons so that you can close out chapters and reaping a lot of blessings during this time. This person, again, could be very attention to detail, and they could have a little bit of perfectionist energy, especially with the organizational energy that I feel like they encompass as well. Very clean type of person, okay? So they like to keep their spaces very clean. You can notice that about them. Again, very much into health. They do believe in doctors, but they also believe in like remedies as well. So this person may have learned a lot of remedies from their ancestors, from their generation, that they will try to use on you if they see that you caught a cold, or if you're having an ache, or if you're having some type of health issue. They will try to give you that knowledge to heal you. All right. This person is a problem solver. So I think that for those of you who have felt like you've been waging all of the challenges of life all alone, when this person comes in, there is going to be a great deal of reliability that you can have with this person, knowing that if you can't figure something out, this person always has your back and most likely solves problems. I think that's a really good one as well. They have certain techniques or systems that they in ways that they process things that could be very beneficial to you, a new way of thinking. I feel like this person does a great deal of research, almost like a scientist. So when they do speak their piece about something that could be an issue for you, you tend to trust them because it's not just opinionated energy. It's more so like, I've looked into this, I've read, I've researched quite a bit to find this answer for you. So they do a great deal of, again, attention to detail, research, taking their time, and then coming towards you with a solution. All right. So that's what I have for who this person is that's coming towards you. Of course, we're going to pull some tarot and see what's going on. All right, tell me more about who this person is that's coming towards pile number one. Tell me more about who this person is that's coming towards pile number one. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. And we have Temperance. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these two cards for this person. I definitely feel like, well, let's talk about the bottom of the deck first. We have the Three of Wands. So this person's a big explorer. They definitely love travel. All right. So I feel like this person really likes to explore, adventure. They like to take trips. This is something that they'll bring up to you. This is something they'll want to do with you, that you guys will end up exploring the world together or taking a lot of trips and just kind of maybe for refreshers to refresh your mind, but also for leisure and also for learning. All right, so I do feel like with the Three of Wands, this person is very adventurous. Also with the Three of Wands, this person kind of in that psychic energy, I feel like they kind of already knew that they were going to meet someone like you very soon. So they could say this to you like when you guys do come together, that they expected to run into someone like you, be with someone like you, be dating someone like you, friends with someone like you. They've already they had foresight about this. Intuitively, they felt like, you know, the universe was going to bless them with someone like you very soon. All right. We have the Seven of Wands here. So I do feel like this person could be a lone wolf in a way. With that Seven of Wands, I do feel like this person usually attracts a great deal of competition. They could share with you about, even in early ages, having to compete with their siblings or compete with family members, always feeling like they had to prove themselves. They had to do more than the normal person to for people to be on their side or for people to support them, which is kind of sad. And it even translates into their adult life where they feel still that they're always being challenged or questioned. You know, people always underestimate them as a person. So I do feel like this person just got used to that. It is kind of like a sad story, but they've gotten used to that and they definitely don't back down from a challenge. They love a great challenge because it really does. Maybe through challenges is how this person proves themselves, or they're able to get a lot of recognition and reward versus maybe the normal person just showing up and doing can get recognition and reward. This person always has to like be challenged or questioned or doubted. And even though it's kind of sad, I feel like this person rises to that occasion and uses it as a way to get blessings, opportunities, recognition, and reward. Okay. So yeah, in some way, this person always felt like they had to fight their corner by themselves. Never had a handout. Always had to prove themselves. Okay, so just like not quite a lot of support from their family, maybe even weird energy coming from their friends at times. This person has learned to be very independent. Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Wands. All right, we have the Tower. So, yeah, all these moments that this person feels challenged has transformed them in major ways. You know, I feel like there's been times in before, like maybe when this person was younger, where they would doubt themselves quite a bit because they didn't have the support. But in those times that they were challenged, they seen that they overcame those challenges or overcame even the people who were in competition with them, and it really reinstated their confidence. They also were able to get really great opportunities from stepping up to these challenges. So now they see it as turning points and they invite this energy in. And whenever someone doubts them, it kind of like it gets a rise out of them in the best way. I feel like this person has had many transformations of destruction, but then it turns into empowerment from these turning points. They may tell this to you. Like, I never really get supported, but it's okay because I always show up and show out. All right. So definitely this person feels very powerful because in a lot of situations where a lot of people would fold, they have been able to use those situations to rise up. All right. So really cool. We have Temperance here. I always feel like Temperance is like a good person. It is the card of the angel. And I do feel like this person just has a great head on their shoulders, a good person. They do things in moderation. So if it comes to smoking or drinking, or even when it comes to sex, they're not someone who overdoes it. They know that um, things are better when you kind of space them out, kind of energy. Okay. So very balanced energy. If they ever do if they ever do things that you tend to overindulge in, like eating, maybe anger, drinking, partying, maybe even relaxing. They do it in moderation, and they always have that perfect balance of working hard, staying sober, staying focused and concentrated. So there's a really good balance here for this person. I also feel like this person has incredible patience. They're not someone who's super impulsive. They're also not someone who gets antsy when they have to wait. They feel like patience is a virtue. So I like that about this person. Let's see what else is here. All right, we have the Fool, okay? I also feel like this person too, again, there's so much transformation in this person's life. They definitely have lived different lifestyles, and they're still figuring themselves out with the Fool. There could be a new energy or personality that this person is adopting when they first meet you. They could be getting into some new hobbies, some new interests, something that you guys will share. They could be, trying out a new lifestyle kind of with the Fool. There's some type of new beginning here that this person has been super patient about. This could be like their love life, especially if they've been single for a while. But this also could be like, doing something different, changing up their routine, changing up what their interests and hobbies are. All right, so I definitely see that. I definitely feel like when you first see this person, there is going to be a spark. Okay. So, when they say love at first sight, or, when you meet someone, you have that initial physical attraction and just interest in them, you will have that spark when you do meet this person. It will be mutual. All right. Now let's see why this person is coming towards you. Why is this person coming towards my pile number one? Why is this person coming towards pile number one? All right, we have the Strength card here. We have the Chariot. Nine of Pentacles. Sorry about the glare, guys. I have to figure out my setup a little bit. I'll get better as time passes. And we have the Black Newman. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck is the Magician. So this person, main theme of why they're coming into your life, why they're being sent to you with that Magician energy, is to help you manifest your next chapter. All right, this person's kind of restoring balance for you so that you feel at least at peace to manifest. And then I also feel like they help you with any limiting beliefs you may have, or anything that you feel stagnant in. If you feel like you've been having lack of progress, if you've been feeling like you are having a hard time manifesting your new reality, this person definitely is going to do a great deal of reinstating your inner power. All right, so I really like that. Knight of Wands, this person, when they come into your life, there's like this instant transformation of the way that you think, and also noticing the resources that you have around you. This person may help you. They may come into your life and you may say, oh, I'm having trouble doing this at work, or I'm having a hard time, changing my body, or I'm having a hard time, stepping into my next chapter. With that Knight of Wands, the way that this person inspires you and how they lay out this new chapter for you, it happens almost instantly. Okay, so this new mindset happens very instantly when you meet them with that Knight of Wands. It's like this person comes into your life and they get to work right away. Okay, they definitely put in a lot of effort. I definitely do feel that. All right, so we have the Strength card here. We have the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles, and Black Newman. So with the Strength card, I feel like this person is helping you to stay very dedicated to what you want. Strength card is all about having self-discipline to get what you want and just having a daily routine that you stick to day to transform yourself, and also having a great deal of self-control so that you can stay away from things that are not in alignment to your goals. All right? Also with the Strength card, I do feel like this person's going to be super devoted to you, but there's an energy of you learning and really getting into being devoted to yourself, devoted to your goals, devoted to this next chapter, and also devoted to them. All right, so if this is a romantic relationship, I do feel like this is a very loyal, devoted, and like connection that's going to be in space fidelity. So, like, no cheating or staying true to each other. All right. Chariot is really cool. So, this person helps you to get motivated and your inner willpower, like getting control of your life, taking life by the reins, and moving into the direction that you would like to go. With that Chariot too, this is an incredible period of your time meeting this person because you will have a great deal of success. You will have a lot of forward movement. You will feel like life is on the fast track and it's just getting better. With that Chariot, I always feel like, especially with the energy of romance between you and this person, that this could be an energy of power couple. So if you've always wanted your equal, or if you always wanted someone to do this life with that's going to inspire you, motivate you, and also be doing things of greatness in their own life personally, this person is coming in. All right, so that's what I see with the Chariot. Also with the Chariot, sometimes I think of transportation. So this person there could be a great deal of like cars with this person, or car loans. Maybe this person could help you get a new car. All right, so I do see this person helping you, working towards getting maybe a car or an updated car. There could be a car loan that they wouldn't mind signing on with you. Okay, so Chariot. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So this person helps you to have independence in your life, wherever you may have struggled with that. If you needed to have social independence, maybe you've always needed to have a friend around, but necessarily didn't have the best friends around. This person teaches you how to stick into your solidarity socially. If you need independence in your career, not waiting on a handout, not trying to, you've tried to network with people for the benefits, but it always backfires. So this person teaches you how to get it on your own, and that it's sufficient for you. Like, you can do this all on your own. When it comes to your finances as well, this person helps you get into a very independent, stable, and secure state independently. I really like that because it shows that this person is not trying to attach themselves to you, to where if anything that is a benefit that comes from being with them, they're not expecting you to have to be with them to get it. They allow you to have your own independence with it. So I think that's really nice. This person may help you with your individuality here. There's definitely a big lifestyle upgrade here dealing with this person. To maybe that's part of your goals and your desired reality is like upgrading your lifestyle. So there is that there. But I do see you being in a place where you'll be very secure, like a lot of security and longevity in whatever you do. All right, so I do like that. Black Newman is here. Black Newman comes out when something in your life could be getting destroyed. And even though you try to protect it so much from leaving your life or from the universe taking it away, it doesn't have a place in your life anymore. So if you've been having a hard time, like maybe even being in the Four of Pentacles, where you are holding on or hoarding energy that really doesn't serve you, this person helps you be okay with releasing it and also reaffirming to you that better is on the way. Okay, so Black Newman is a good card to come out as well. Let's see what's going on here with the Strength card. All right, Strength card is the Devil. What's the Chariot? White Newman is the Chariot. Okay, so you're releasing something, but what you're getting is a lot of success, drive, motivation, maybe even a power duo here. Okay, so I think that's a fair trade. That's the Nine of Pentacles. The World, very nice. And what is the Black Newman? Six of Cups. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So you can expect this connection to be a very spiritual connection, where you can open up spiritually to this person. You guys can teach each other new things. You guys can have similar spiritual practices that help you guys grow with divine. So that's very nice. I also feel like with the Hierophant, there's a big teacher energy that this person has where you can learn a lot from them. So I don't know if you're normally attracted to that type of people, like you love to learn and you love to learn maybe from your lovers, but this person does have a lot of lessons that they can kind of share with you, and they will do it with the spiritual intention of helping your growth. This person also too, there is an energy of leading to marriage. So if you are someone who is looking for your forever person or wanting to have a more committed energy in your life, that Hierophant does speak of that. Sorry, let me turn down my TV. All right, so Strength card with the Devil. This makes a lot of sense because the Strength card is really like holding back from things that are no good for you. Maybe you've had a recent hiccup in your life where you've been indulging in more devil-like things. This could be like, sex without meaning, meaningless sex. This could be substances, drugs, maybe. This could be also like obsessive behavior, possessive behavior, negativity, maybe even gossip, okay, but negative thinking. And whatever this is that you've been struggling with, whatever this is that the devil has been holding over your head, with that Strength card, this person will really teach you to kind of like block it out and focus on what's more important. You will find that you have a better energy of self-control when this person comes into your life. So they really help you out of a tough spot here with the Devil. You've been struggling in some way of letting go of something that could be like a crutch for you, or something that helps you suppress what you're feeling, what you're going through. But I also have this energy of you feeling like a slave to that. So you may want to give that up. It's like, ugh, I don't want to keep doing this just to feel okay. This person really helps you to come out of that and see the brighter side where you don't crave this anymore, to kind of take the pain away. I think that's amazing. What else with the Strength card? All right, Justice. I almost feel like with the Strength card and Justice, this person helps you to give yourself a little bit more grace for the things that you judge yourself about. There may be things that you judge yourself harshly, that you may hold a little bit of shame or guilt. And this person teaches you to have a little bit more grace and not to hold it over your head. Let it go so that you can empower yourself to move on. All right. Very, very balanced connection here. I love it. All right, sorry. There's a song playing. I feel like it's a song playing for you. I almost feel like this song was a what's his name? John Legend song. But I also think it's like a sample, and I'm trying to think, what is that song? I'm gonna figure it out for you. Okay. So it's, oh, I will stay with you through the ups and downs. Yes, I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the dark clouds arrive, I will stay by your side. And I know we'll be all right. I will stay with you. That song is Stay With You by John Legend. You can go look up the lyrics or even listen to the song. It's a beautiful song. The one I'm listening to on my TV is a reverb or maybe a sample. I don't know. It's more lo-fi. But that's a beautiful message here. Okay? And there'll be heartaches and pains. Yes, it will. But through it all, we will remain. In this life, we all know friends may come and they may go. Through the years, I know I will stay. And in the end, I know that we'll find love so beautiful and divine. And we'll be lovers for a lifetime. And I'll stay with you. Oh, that's so nice. All right, moving on. Okay, I just want to give that message to you. All right, so Chariot is White Newman. White Newman is a card of new beginnings. It also could be like a blessing coming in, like after waiting for some time. So, again, something with the car. If your car is on its last leg or if it has some damage that needs to be repaired that you just haven't been able to get to, or just haven't had the money to repair, or even if you're in need of a new car, I do feel like this person will be blessing you with that. I know that's kind of crazy to say because a lot of people just feel like that may not come so easily, but I really feel that. And you'll have to come back and let me know if that was true. I have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So there is a big level of investment that this person will have in your life. So whether it's a car, at first, there's even bigger investments here. With that 10 of Pentacles, this person wants to create some type of legacy with you. So this could be like getting married, having children. This could be working on a joint project that will, do numbers, whether that's sales or get a lot of viewers or a community behind it. Um, anyway, with the 10 of Pentacles, I always feel like if this card comes out, whoever's involved is going to invest a great level of energy into you, or money, or material, or commitment. So, all of that is really nice. Again, with the White Newman, there's a new beginning here where you could be feeling super motivated around this person. They inspire you quite a bit, they help you with your drive and staying consistent with your goals, and you're going to see a lot of progress. You're going to see that you're coming into a lot of success. You're going to be climbing some type of ladder towards your goals and accomplishing them with this person by your side. I also feel like this person does their big one too in their life. They are very successful in whatever they're choosing to go after as well. So it kind of makes this power duo. What else can you tell me about the Chariot? Sorry. All right, we have the King of Swords. All right. When I feel like this comes out with the Chariot, this is someone who's just so removed from the emotions of failure that it really allows them to be super successful. When there's going to be times, there's going to be probabilities when you set yourself out there, you put your best efforts out there, and you don't really um, complete or attain the success that you were looking for. And when that happens, that failure can feel very soul crushing. But with the King of Swords, this is someone who understands that failure could be part of the process. This is how the system is set up for success. You have to fall on your face a couple times to learn how to keep going, maybe to even handle the level of success that you're going to be coming into. And this person's so reserved and so removed from the emotions of failure that it's super, truly inspiring. They teach you to think very logically when it comes to like systems. It's almost like if you keep trying, then you're going to succeed no matter what. So if you fail this time, yes, that hurts. But if you keep getting up, there's going to be greater chances of you getting what you want. So they kind of teach you that in doctrine. I do see a lot of recognition and reward here. You also could be getting a lot more confidence to accomplish your goals, which is really nice. There's also an energy of viral energy or a lot of public recognition, fame, even that could be associated to this person and the legacy you guys could be creating. All right, moving on, we have the Nine of Pentacles with the World card. This is amazing because the World card, again, can talk about travel. So I do feel like there's some luxury trips in store between you and this person. Whatever luxury means to you, whatever would kind of like make you feel like royalty. I do see that happening, some elevated trips that you guys could be going on. There also could be relocation with this person to a nicer environment, a more elevated environment or community. There's also this energy of you closing out chapters, learning major lessons so that your blessing can be the Nine of Pentacles of an elevated lifestyle, more luxury, more material goods in your life. Also financial independence as well. So you're able to move up a notch in life with this person and what you may get from them. All right, tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. And again, I have to just give this person a lot of kudos and respect because, you know, sometimes people will help you, but only help you to hold it over your head. I really, really like that this person allows you to get your success, get your finances in order, get your luxuries in life, but they allow it to be separate from them. They do not want to be attached to what you attain. They allow you to hold on to that by yourself and they don't make it like a weird thing, you know? So I really like that. All right, what else is here? It's like if you do get a card through this person, they're not going to remind you anytime that they got it for you. They just allow that to be your success, your blessing. Queen of Wands. Okay, again, a great deal of confidence that you will possess around this person. Also with the Queen of Wands, this is the energy where you feel once you attain that Nine of Pentacles of luxury, material goods, independence, you will feel like your manifestations come to you, that you haven't had to do much chasing, that opportunities just fall into your lap because of the energy that you possess, the personality that you adopted. This could be a very powerful manifestation personality that you're going to have. But you'll start to feel like life is just bringing blessings and opportunities your way, and you didn't have to put yourself out there too much. You're just kind of attracting. Your magnetism could be getting a little bit more stronger. All right, so I do see that as well. And last but not least, we have the Black Newman with the Six of Cups. So the Black Newman, again, is something that could be getting destroyed or taken out of your life, basically because there's something better fit for you with more possibilities or more benefits. What this is that could be getting destroyed from your life and that this person could help you to release with good faith is the Six of Cups. So this could definitely be like, there's a lot of things I want to say about this. Okay. First and foremost, you've had your comfort zone for a while, but that comfort zone is no longer comforting. And I know that for sure because the devil is here. So whatever you thought was your comfort zone, whether that was like your family, whether that was your neighborhood, your community, if that was like a how you get your money, how your career, your business, something was not right in the milk, okay? Something wasn't clean. With the devil, you definitely were suppressing some type of pain by doing certain things. So that lets me know that even if you feel like you were comfortable in a certain place or dealing with a certain person, even because Six of Cups can talk about very nostalgic connections from your past, it wasn't really what you kept holding on to, all right? And of course, this means a great deal to you. This could have shaped you earlier in your life to where you kind of hold on to this. It's been really hard for you to let it go. When this person comes in, they're kind of going to help you to like dismantle that and move on to what's next for you. Not look back, not hold on to what no longer serving you, but really let it go. So whether this is old places, old people, your old home, old connections, maybe even grudges that you may have had with certain energies, this person is helping you to really release that and be okay with it. Tell me more about the Black Newman. you to stay in my house tonight. That song's stuck in my head now. Yeah, Ten of Swords, okay? So something is a closed door for you, but you kind of like, I don't know how to say this. If any of you guys have pets, right? Um, and say you're trying to clean your room and you're also trying to vacuum. So you're trying to get like maybe all of the dog or cat hair out of your room. I don't know. You're just not letting your animal into a room. And maybe this is the new rule. Like you're not allowed to come in my room. You can stay in the common areas, but you can't come in my room anymore, right? For whatever reason. You know how your pet will just kind of like camp out by your door? To where when you're trying to open your door, you're like hitting their little lazy body because they just can't let it go. They're like, well, I was so comfortable in there. I'm always used to go in the room with you in your bed. But now there's some new rules in town and they have no access here anymore. It's a done deal. It will never be changed. This is the new rules. I almost feel like you were camping outside the door of the thing that really devastated you. Almost wondering if this could be revived or if there's some light at the end of the tunnel through this, you know? Sometimes this is like waiting on closure, apologies. But sometimes this is also like, okay, it knocked me down pretty hard. It took the wind out of me, but maybe there's still something worth looking into here. And I guess with the Ten of Swords, the universe is saying, no, that's a done deal. Nail in the coffin. Too much has been done here where we feel like your temple has been disrespected and we want better for you. But you've been kind of camping outside that door, having a hard time moving forward. This person will really help you change your perspective and be able to release in good terms, okay? So I think that's amazing. That is amazing, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Pile number one. Make sure to comment down below, like the video, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Pile number two. All right, let's see who is coming towards you and why. We're going to start off with some astrology cards and see who is coming towards my pile number two and why. Give me some messages for pile number two. Who's coming towards pile number two and why? What themes could be occurring in your life when you do meet this person? All right, we have the 9th house of seeking. What else? Tell me more. We have Sagittarius energy. And we have Quincunx, which is complexity. Okay. So this is going to be someone who gives you a little bit of a challenge. All right. You and this person may clash energies at first. There's something very contradicting about your energies, but obviously they're coming towards you for a reason. So we're definitely going to see why. Let's start off with maybe some signs. Of course, we have Sagittarius here, but with that 9th house, this could also be someone. Oh, no, 9th house is Sagittarius. So look out for a Sagittarius coming towards you. This person has double confirmation of Sag. Wow, that's interesting. All right. So yeah, let's start off with the 9th house. All right, so first and foremost, you could meet this person through foreign travel. All right, so if you have a trip coming up or if you have one even coming up early next year, you could be meeting this person through some type of foreign travel. Now, this also could be someone who is coming in from another country to your town, to your city, and they could have a more foreign energy about them as well. This could also talk about you and this person just taking trips across the world together. All right. This person will bring in a great deal of adventure towards you. This person definitely has some type of higher education. So they could have went to university or college. They definitely have their own customs, faith, or beliefs. So I don't know if this person is cultural, like they have a different culture than yours, but they definitely have some type of faith, belief, or customs that they follow. That is a big part of their routine. All right, this person also could be on a deep spiritual quest. So they could be trying to find themselves and using spiritual practices to do so. someone who has a lot of aspirations or could be very aspirational. They could have completed a lot of goals in their life, and when you do see that, you could be very inspired by this person. All right, I do feel like this person's a writer. And even if they're not a writer for like work or even as a hobby or interest, when this person writes to you, whether it's like a written letter or an email or a text message, it's very poetic the way that they speak to you. All right, so they also could talk or write in riddles, okay? And I think it tickles them. Like they know it's like probably throwing you for a loop, but it tickles them to be like this. I don't know. I don't know why, but I am getting that about this person. All right, this person's definitely a risk taker, and I do feel like that's how they've been able to be very successful in their life. So there could be something that rubs off on you about that, where you find that you're willing to take more risk in life to get what you want. All right, other than that, I do feel like this person could be very wise. So they do display a great level of wisdom. Maybe you talk to this person and they really have you in your head, changing your perception about things through their wisdom. Again, an energy of global communication. So whether this person is overseas or you guys could be long distance, if that's not the case, I do feel like this person uses like what is it called? Is it WhatsApp? I don't know. This person uses like apps to talk to family members and friends from across the world where they could be from. You see that quite a bit. You may see them get on a video call with people from across the world, or they use like certain apps or communication systems to speak to people globally. So I don't know what that's about. All right, this person also has aspirations of writing a book. So they may tell you that. They may have already published a book, or they tell you that they want to publish some type of book, or maybe even a podcast. I almost feel like this person's a really great speaker. Really into religions, different religions, including their own, and philosophy, all right, which is kind of the same thing. There are a lot of foreign affairs. So, again, traveling back maybe to their home country, traveling to see family, or just someone who really loves to do global travel. And you could be a big part of that. All right, what else do we have here? Something about mass media. So this person could have some type of viral energy on social media. Like they could speak a lot or write certain topics, and they have created some type of following from that. I also feel like this person thinks they're so funny, all right? Even with talking in riddles or writing in riddles, they think that they are so funny. And they could have very funny moments, but I think sometimes you're like, when you first meet them, you may not really get their humor, but they think that they're a comic or they think that they're so funny. This person could have played sports in their life, okay? So they may have like an athletic build, even may have an athletic build without even maintaining it right now, but you can definitely tell like in their arms, their legs, and I also feel like the throat area could be very muscular. And you can tell that this person definitely played sports in some time in their life. This person also could be getting into trading, and if that's not the case, then they do buy things from overseas. Okay. So, like, they do get certain things imported to wherever they live now that they can't get maybe in the US or in Canada or in Australia. Wherever you are watching from, they can't get certain goods that are very nostalgic to them. So, they usually buy them from overseas. Or this person can frequent cultural shops, like the local Indian shop or the local halal market or the local, meat market or I don't know. They like to get foreign products. Okay. So I do feel that they may feel like they're better for you or they work better or this is just what they're comfortable with. All right. So that's the ninth house. With this Sagittarius energy that this person is going to be coming towards you with, the Voyager energy, they're going to be very enthusiastic, again, philosophical, super independent, super generous, all right, very ethical, happy go lucky spirit, very adventurous, could be very honest. All right, I do feel like this person likes to experiment a lot, maybe like with food, what they wear, how they wear their hair, in other ways as well. You would feel like this person's very lucky. They have a big lucky streak when they meet you, almost like that Wheel of Fortune energy. Definitely into traveling, again, into risk taking, like I said. Um, could be a little tactless at times. So they may say things where you look at them sideways, like, why would you say that? I feel like they just can't help it. Could be very like their blunt and honest spirit that just gets the best of them. All right. But and also could be a little self-righteous at times, all right? So it's like, calm down, get off your high horse, that kind of energy. When this person comes into your life, we have that quincunx energy where they could irritate you sometimes, like someone who's just like a little too much at times, puzzling you, which is funny because I said that this person could talk in riddles and it tickles them. Like they know that it irritates you, but it tickles them, okay? Very mystifying. So, not really, you can't really see this person's intentions all the time. You just kind of have to ride the wave and see how things pan out. It's kind of hard to get an understanding of them at first. All right. You may feel like this person could contradict certain beliefs that you may have or your way of living. You may feel like you guys clash a little bit. Um, you know, Also, what's interesting about quincunx is that it requires translation. So I definitely feel like this person is definitely has a cultural aspect about them. And I wonder if you will need like a Google translator sometimes to speak with them or even to convey certain words or messages. All right. So that's very interesting. But I do see this person adjusting or you adjusting. Maybe there's mutual adjustments that you guys will make to be in each other's lives. So even though there's a little bit of contradiction or clashing or irritation, there's going to be a likeness there of wanting to move forward as friends or lovers, that you and this person will have to make some adjustments in each other's lives. Okay. So I do see that you will have a great deal of curiosity about this person and what they're about. They not really forthright at first of just giving you their whole life story. Again, they have this very mysterious vibe to them. So, there's a lot of curiosity that you will have about them and wanting to stick it through just to kind of see what's going on. This person really will educate you on a lot of things. And I also feel like this person helps you to transform maybe into your best self or the life that you desire. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some cards, some more cards about who this person is coming towards you. All right, so tell me more about who is this person coming towards my pile number 2? Who's this person coming towards my pile number 2? Who's this person coming towards pile number 2? All right, we have the Ace of Wands. And we have the 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh. All right, bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so first and foremost, this person is very independent, very, very independent. They've made their way on their own. They may also not have a lot of family around because family could be more so overseas. So they really kind of had to figure things out from a young age all on their own, and they've done very well for themselves. This person does live an elevated lifestyle, whatever that meaning or definition means for you. Use your brain to think about what you feel like would be an elevated lifestyle, a more luxurious lifestyle. This is what this person is living. They have done a lot of work to be able to afford the things that they really desire, and they've done a great deal of maintaining that. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is maturity, which is funny to me because I do feel like this person does like to play some games with you. All right. But there is an energy of very mature or very wise spirit that this person encompasses. Maybe having to grow up really fast. All right. What else can I say with the 9 of Pentacles? 9 of Pentacles also gives like a really nice home. So when you do finally go to this person's home, wherever they lay their head, you'll think it's a really nice, like maybe nice decor, nice setup, nice community, that type of deal. All right. But super independent, may not have a lot of friends and family that are around. A lot of their friends and family, again, could be overseas. I am seeing that. We do have the Seven of Swords, okay? I do feel like this person could have an energy before they meet you where they have self sabotage. A lot of people coming close to them because they had trust issues. They may feel like people are only interested in them for what they can provide. And I feel like this person, because they're so independent, they never really feel like they need anyone around. So if someone's coming around and really liking what they can provide and that's just it, and there's not really a connection, this person has grown a lot of trust issues. All right. So yeah, maybe this is why this person could be a little bit of a loner here, but they have self sabotage in the past. Now, when it comes to you, I don't see this person self sabotaging. I see this person really growing in emotion for you, like right off the bat. There could be this very shy energy that this person has at first, and maybe that's how you will try to see them. Like they were so shy when you first met them that you're like, oh, this is a little shy person. But then I feel like as you get to know them, you see how charismatic they are, confident, a little self-righteous. Okay. Also could be very playful. I think this person's shyness comes from these emotions that they feel right off the bat for you. They have this big liking for you, okay? But there is emotional sensitivity here for sure with the Page of Cups. This person also is an apologizer. So if they do anything like that they feel like irritates you, it does tickle them, but they always apologize. So that's something that you can bet on or guarantee that, if they're doing something you're like, oh, you're kind of annoying me today, it does kind of make them smile. But they always come in with some type of apology or some type of gift to get you to just kind of like, like as a token of thank you for putting up with me. All right. When you do meet this person, there is an instant attraction that you guys will have, definitely physically. All right. I also feel like this person could be very excitable when you meet them. So even though there's a shyness here, you can tell like their ears are perked up or their shoulders are very perked up. They're looking you in the eyes. Their eyes could be a little gleaming as well. So there definitely is a lot of passion when you and this person first meet. Now we have the Ten of Wands. So it could be a weird way that you guys do meet where there's like a lot of complications going on, which can be an omen of how complicated this connection could be at first. All right. I also feel like it's really hard for you and this person to connect like physically. Like when you guys make plans, it seems really hard to do at first. You may start to like look at this person and wonder, are you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing? Or are you in a relationship and you're trying to see me? Because the Ten of Wands just gives a lot of complications, but I don't see it that way. I just feel like the timing's a little awkward when you and this person do meet each other. All right, let's see. You'll also meet this person at a time where they have a lot of responsibilities on their back and they could have a little bit of a struggle trying to do them. But I do feel like this is short-lived, especially with the Ace of Wands. It's like, just a weird time we met. Like I have a lot going on. I'm super stressed, but things should get better within like a week or two. So let's see. What's the Ace of Wands? Seven of Cups. Okay. Also, when you meet this person, they will have a lot of options that are interested in them. Even looking at this card, you can see all the hands reaching for the torch. And excuse me guys, sorry. And there's a lot of options here. You'll have a lot of options as well. I don't really feel like when you first meet this person, you'll be like, this person and me have longevity, but it will end up being that way. So it's interesting. But there's a lot of options for this person, romantically or even in friendships, and you as well. But I see you guys choosing each other, so it's interesting. Also, this person may have had a hard time. When you meet someone and you realize that they could have a lot of options and then you wonder how far along have they gotten with those options because you don't want to compete. I don't feel like this person allows people to get into their most vulnerable side because of their trust issues. So even though they may have all these options, I feel like you get through to this person much quicker than even if these options came before you. All right. So I do see that. This person, after they meet you for the first time, very excited to meet you, very stressed out by whatever's going on in life that they will overcome very easily. But the Nine of Swords, they're so in their head about you right away. It's so interesting that they're like making it so serious. It's like, hello, what is that about? Let's see what's going on here. So there's a spark that this person feels for you right away that they may have not felt in a long time. And it stifles them. It really puts them in their head. They think about you late at night. They could be like thinking too much into it. Okay. So there's a little bit of nervousness, almost like a fear of intimacy. Like, I can tell that me and pile number two are going to get really close. Am I ready for that? Like, oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Look. All right, one of you could be going through a devastating chapter that is coming to an end, a door that has been closed and is not going to be revisited anymore. Could be your person. I mean, this is them, right? So the Ten of Swords. So something here has ended. This has made this person much of a loner. I did get a loner vibe from this person with the Hermit. So this person has been really spending a lot of time to themselves, not letting anyone get in too deep, really reinventing themselves, trying to have faith again to move forward or for new connections. Something really devastated them here. Let's see what happened with that Ten of Swords, because it could be a while before this person opens up to you about that. So let's see. Ten of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there is some type of energy here, even with the Hierophant. Could be another spiritual connection that they had. Could be a relationship that they had. There's something here with the Seven of Pentacles where they've invested and they've been very patient for maybe forward movement or progress, and something came crashing down. Something ended very fast, okay? So while this person invested so much and they were so patient, maybe waiting on the other energy to get their shit together, to be ready, that day for them to be ready never came. That day when they got their shit together never came. And it kind of really ended really badly. This is something that this person thinks about when they meet you. Something may remind them of the spark they had for that past person that is almost instant with you. It scares them, okay? Ten of Wands, there's a little bit of challenges with this person at first. I feel like they have like things going on, a lot of responsibilities, and it's kind of hard to talk or see each other again. It could make you raise the eyebrow, like, what are you up to? What are you doing? All right, we have the Emperor. So this person has responsibilities that they're getting ahead of. This is someone who's super organized, or this could be someone who is just like dedicated to their responsibilities, whether that's their bills, whether that's taking care of their family, whether that's work duties, if that's home duties, whatever these responsibilities that have been placed on them that they're holding all on their own, they're very dedicated and serious about resolving those issues. So yes, it is a little bit like challenging, but I do feel like this person doesn't run from their challenges. They kind of face them and they're like, this is going to be a little annoying, but I'm going to get it done. During this time could be also a time that you're trying to communicate with this person at first, like trying to get to know them, or even trying to set up another meeting to see each other again. And I just see like things keep falling through because of this, and you could be raising an eyebrow like, is this person in a relationship? Why are they acting so flaky? What's up with them? They don't even communicate that well. Remember that this is a short-lived energy, and that once this person comes on top of their responsibilities, they'll be recharged to getting to know you better. All right. So I do see that. I do see you and this person bumping heads at first because maybe what they say they can't follow through because of all the responsibilities they have. Again, I feel like that's short-lived. That's only like, it's just weird timing. Five of Swords, all right? Also could be the way that you guys communicate could get really like stern, okay? You could be stern with this person, trying to reinforce to them that you're not to be played with. They could be very stern with you, reinforcing that they got shit to do. Okay. So there's a little bit of that combative, conflictive energy, that quincunx energy, where you and this person don't back down. You guys can really be both very expressive. Okay. I feel like both you and this person could be alpha energy. So there is a little bit of like, you're letting them know I'm not someone to be played with. Don't fuck with my time. And then they're like reading that and they're like, oh, no, they didn't. And they're coming back like, well, my time is valuable too. And I got all these things going on. I'm sorry if I can't meet your standards. All right. So there's a little bit of that irritability. And it's like, oh my God, are we going to be friends or enemies? Frenemies. Okay. But White Newman, to clarify all of this, White Newman is the card of blessings from divine, new beginnings from divine, things that are meant to grow and expand. So even though this little challenge happens in the beginning, this is actually meant to be. This is a spiritual connection that has a lot of purpose defining it. And I see that you guys will be able to move forward from this. All right. All right, let's see why this person is coming into your life. Pile number 2. All right, why is this person coming into pile number 2's life? What's the reason behind it? What can they expect and experience with this person coming towards them? I see you sending a message and you're like hitting send and you're like, bitch. Oh my God, the aggressive energy between you and this person is so funny. But you know what I'm getting to with that Ace of Wands? Like, there's a lot of making up. There's a lot of apologies from this person, but there's a lot of like, aggression that you guys may give. And it always, at the end of the night, it doesn't even matter anymore because you guys make up in very sensual ways. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Why is this person coming into pile number 2's life? Give me some messages. All right. We have the Fool. Two of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. You are really, this person's super generous. So you're about to receive a lot from this person, especially with that Queen of Pentacles and Four of Swords. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Six of Cups is here. There's a big energy of comfortability that you and this person will have. Certain things that you never felt comfortable doing with other partners or other friends, there's like this great deal of comfortability. For example, excuse me guys, sorry. For example, like, you know how like you only feel comfortable popping pimples or I don't know what that's coming to. I had another one too. Popping pimples or using doing number 2 in front of certain people, or maybe even like eating from the same fork. There's like a big, okay, think of like a brother or a sister. Things that you kind of done with your brother and sister from young age to now that you only feel comfortable doing because that's your soul family. I feel like this person is a big, like, you guys have that sibling playful spirit together. I know that sounds very incestual in a way, but I don't mean it in that way. So I hope that you can overlook that. And also, this person could be a friend too. So it just depends. Some of you guys are looking for a friend. Some of you guys are looking for love. And either way that this person shows up, there's a very big sense of comfortability. Things that maybe you didn't feel comfortable doing with past friends or past lovers. Whatever that means to you. I know for us girlies who wear like braids or like sew-ins, sometimes you've never felt comfortable letting an ex take down your hair, but this person will be there for you, and it's like not a second thought. If it comes to using number 2, like this person's in the bathroom, talking to you while you're on the pot. When it comes to a lot of different things, there's just like some very, I want to say, what's a good word for weird, like that doesn't have a negative connotation. There's some eccentric things that you and this person could do together that gives like you guys have the ultimate comfortability with each other. And I think that's very special to have with any friend or any lover for sure. All right. So that's what I'm getting here with the Six of Cups. Lots of comfortability, lots of memories to be made, lots of pictures taken at certain points in your life that you guys will look back on and have and share good memories with each other. All right. So we have the Fool here. With the Fool, first and foremost, I was getting like naive energy, naivety. I think that's how you say it. We all have a little bit of naiveness in our spirit. It's an energy of just like blindly walking and, maybe like feeling a little gullible at times until you go through experiences that kind of make you wisen up. And I feel like there's some energy of you having some naiveness towards certain situations that maybe you weren't able to see, and this person kind of helps you wisen up about them. So I wanted to say that because it was standing out to me with the Fool card quite a bit. Also, with the Fool card, new beginnings. You could be taking a risk or jumping in with 2 feet towards a new beginning in life, experiencing the better side of life. This person's really helping you understand that it's achievable so that you can go for it. Also, I do see a big personality change for you and new interests and hobbies, new likes and dislikes. This could be because you and this person, out of love, you guys will be adjusting from your original self to a more cooperative energy for each other. So you could be adjusting quite a bit and having some new interests, hobbies, likes, and this person as well. All right, what's the Fool card? Six of Swords, all right? So Six of Swords is energy of like moving towards a calmer life. You and this person both need that, I feel. Okay, so not only you, but this person, especially with the energy that you're meeting them in, they also need a calmer sense of life as well and a more peaceful period. So with this person, they really help you to like stay focused on your long-term goals and not to get distracted by things that just will possibly have negative effects on you or consume you. So they really are like your accountability partner, which is nice with that Six of Swords. They also bring peace into your life. So I don't see a lot of arguments, even though that quincunx is there. That shows that there will be a lot of irritability or clashing. I don't really see a lot of arguments with this person moving forward. We have the Lovers here. So again, very spiritual, deep, soulful bond that you and this person will have. There's a lot of changes here where this person will do things that they're not used to doing, just that they know that you feel respected and loved. And same for them, that you'll be doing for them. All right, we have the Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay, with this new beginning or this new personality or energy that you could be stepping into, and also with the wisdom that you'll be possessing from this, you have a lot of opportunities coming in. I don't know if the universe sees this as, okay, you're going to be in a calmer energy, you're becoming more wise, so we can throw these opportunities your way because you won't give more than you deserve to give out. Like sometimes gullible energy makes you, it's not just about like not being in a no, but sometimes it's about like being taken advantage of. And so I feel like some of these opportunities have been halted from you because the universe felt like you would be taken advantage of based off of your own naiveness, right? But when this person kind of helps you wisen up, a lot of opportunities are coming in where you may have felt like you were on a hold. So that's really nice. So I see a lot of blessings and success coming towards you and things for you to take advantage of, not let them take advantage of you. Eight of Wands also shows that the way that you and this person communicate could be very fresh, exciting, and new. So I see lots of calls and text messages. This is the type of person that they make sure to talk to you every day, more than 1 hour a day. This is someone who responds to you very quickly, even if they're in a bind or if they're very stressed out or doing a lot at once. They still make time to send that message back. So communication is really great with this person. I also see back-to-back trips with this person. So they may have you clear your schedule, take time off of work to do some back-to-back trips or long trips, like a trip that goes for 2 weeks at a time. All right. There's also a very fast energy here, like maybe your personality or your identity, your hobbies, your interests, your goals change very swiftly after meeting them. All right, so that's cool. Two of Swords. All right, this person just helps you kind of like choose in life. If you have a very indecisive spirit and you end up wasting time because you can't pick or decide or choose what path to go towards, this person really helps you to move towards what's destined for you and not think twice about it. Another thing with the Two of Swords is I could see that you tend to get caught up in the crossfire of other people's drama, where you end up being like in the middle. And this person helps you to remove yourself from those situations and not get involved or not feel entitled to get involved. Sometimes we have family or friends or whoever who just really wants us to defend them, but they're not even defending themselves. And it can get very messy and sticky of a situation. And I feel like this person kind of points that out to you and tells you that's not your burden to carry. If these situations are stressing you out, you know, you don't really have to be the middleman. Also, if you also deal with confusion or indecision based off of other people's opinions of what you should be doing, this person kind of shows you how to shut that down. All right, all good things. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Hangman. Yeah. So this is just like lack of progress, lack of choosing, lack of, you know, what's next? What am I going to do? Also, situations that people put you in that have nothing to do with you, that stagnate you, keep you stuck. This person kind of teaches you how to untangle yourself here. Let's see what else is here. I feel like, too, I just seen the Seven of Swords. Okay. So this person has trust issues, right? But I also feel like when it comes to people who may demand you to take a stand for them, they don't trust those people. So even if that's like your own mother, if your mom has a lot of drama, I'm just saying like your own mother, like just to the reason I'm saying your own mother is just to talk about like how strong of a connection you could have with some people who get you in sticky situations, and this person will not have favor of those people. So towards them, I mean. So again, for example, even if it's your own mom who has her own dramas, maybe she's having drama with your stepfather or your real father, whoever, and then you're always put in the middle. I think your person who's coming towards you will see that as a way of manipulation and will not fuck with that. Like they will have trust issues towards that person and their intentions towards you. Now, you know, if this is a friend who always gets you involved in her love drama, they will start to question this person's intentions, because it's almost like, why would you put pile number two in a situation that stresses them out, that they really have no doing, they don't deserve to go through that. So they'll start to like side eye whoever this person is, but they'll keep their cards really close to their chest. So it may take them a while to even tell you their opinion of that said energy or situation. Seven of Pentacles, okay? There's like this lack of progress that you've been patient to, like whatever this is. There's something here where you've been thinking like, okay, it's just not my time. Like you have been having this lack of progress and you feel Like, I just need to be patient. But this person, with their wisdom, they can see through that, and they're like, no, it's not because you have to be patient, it's because you're being loaded with confusion and you need to make a decision. So they kind of point that out to you, okay? They get you out of really tough situations again. I'm sorry to say, but there's like these tough situations that you get in that you end up fighting for other people. You ever like fought, you ever stood up for like your friend against like maybe a boyfriend or a girlfriend because they really hurt your friend, and then you stood up for them, and then they get back together, and then that person hates your guts? It's kind of like what this person's trying to convey to you. Like, this person's not protecting you while they're putting you in their BS, okay? And they're trying to show you, like, you feel like you need to be more patient for your blessings to come in. I feel like your blessings have been stopped because of a lot of confusion or opinions of others, all right? Let's talk about this Queen of Pentacles. So whether you're a feminine or you're a masculine watching for pile number 2, you will be provided for in some way. With that Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like this person's coming in your life for you to get more security, financial security, more assets in your life, more possessions, more abundance. But it's an energy of you receiving this versus working so hard for it. And of course, working hard for it is amazing as well. And I do not feel like you won't be working hard for your own things. But this is an energy of receptivity with that queen archetype of like receiving. You know, someone setting you up for security, someone setting you up for greatness and abundance. So that's pretty cool. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I also feel this energy of commitment that you will start to feel when you're with this person. You may feel like you're set up and you're ready to have a more committed relationship. So I don't know if you're someone who really didn't think about like marriage or long term, or you never really felt super serious about like settling down. But through this connection, you will start to feel like you have completed a lot of your goals, and you may feel more comfortable settling down with that Queen of Pentacles. All right, King of Swords is here. Very interesting. Tell me more about that. I feel like this person gets very serious about your financial goals and how to help you to achieve them. So that's something when you talk about your career, when you talk about your finances, when you talk about accumulating assets, this person gets very serious about it. Like, it's not a game for them. They do want you to be set up very nicely with that King of Swords. It's very interesting how serious they get. So you may like talk to them about like your paycheck, or you may say, oh, these bills are coming and I always feel like I'm in paycheck to paycheck, or, you know, this is where I live, but I really want to get a house. They get a very serious tone and face of trying to dissect that and figure that out with you. Okay. So they're very serious about your financial goals here and you being set up really nicely. We have the Judgment too. You're going to find that something that wasn't approved for you, or something that you weren't able to do because you didn't have the abundance to do, is going to come back around. You're going to get some type of second chance of opportunity through this person and them being so serious about these goals for you. You know, you could have these big financial and career goals, but maybe you had a hard time really being super serious about it. How serious this person is when it comes to you, it allows for some opportunity that you may have felt that you missed out on in the past. It comes back around for you to seize it. All right. And you also feel very stable at the time that this comes around, that you can go after it. You feel like everything's okay, especially in your financial world. That's nice. All right, Four of Swords is here. Let's see what's going on with that. Four of Swords is a lot of introspection, and it's also quieting outside noise. So again, you have a life where a lot of people place their opinions and thoughts and beliefs on you, and it can really consume you. You know, you may really have struggled with what people think about your decisions and what you're doing in your life. And with that introspection here, this person helps you to kind of meditate on certain issues that you may have or questions that you may have, and listen to your inner voice versus what anybody else wants to do. I have a thing that this person says to you. They say to you, like, don't worry about what this person wants you to do, not even me. It's what you want. And, don't feel like you need to answer right away. Take this weekend to think about it and then let me know, and I'll help you. So they give you advice, but they always tell you, you don't have to follow my advice, okay? Like, and you don't have to follow anyone's advice. It's what you're called to do, what your intuition is calling you for, what your brain is sending you. Four of Swords. King of Wands. Oh my goodness. This person has great leadership qualities where they kind of help you to get that confidence and that inspiration to think for yourself, to do for yourself. Quiet the noise, become your own leader. All right. 10 of Pentacles is here. You could acquire a great level of security by following your own decisions or following your own intuition. So this person's really helping you to do that and not be clouded by the masses. All right, 3 of Wands as well. This person has foresight of you being a great leader. So when they met you, they kind of believe like, you just need a little bit more encouragement, but you, in this lifetime, you're going to be a big leader. You're going to be a big breadwinner. You're going to be someone who really trusts your instincts, and you're going to accomplish a lot, but you also will have maybe a following. So like pretty soon, people who doubted you will be following in your footsteps. Family who doesn't understand you will be following in your footsteps because you'll be attaining a lot of success. You'll be accomplishing a lot of goals. So when this person looks at you, they're thinking like, wow, you're meant to be a great leader. You're meant to follow your own instincts and be great. Really nice. They see you like kind of attaining that same security and luxury and mindset and wisdom that they possess. They see that for you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Pile number 2. It's been great. What a great reading. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave me a comment, and like the video before you go. All right, bye, guys. Hi, pile number 3. All right, this one is for you. So let's see who's coming towards you and why. Who is coming towards my pile number 3 and why? What themes could this person be unlocking in your life when they come towards you? And who is this person? Who's coming towards my pile number 3 and why? Let's pull 3 cards. All right, we have the Pisces energy here coming out first. Let's see what else. All right, we have opposition, which is balance. All right, I like that. What else do we have? Aquarius energy as well, the innovator. All right, let's talk a little bit about this person who's coming towards you and also maybe some themes that could be unlocking in your life as they are coming into your life. All right, so first and foremost, we have Pisces energy here. So I do feel like this person has a very imaginative spirit about them. They could be very compassionate. They could have a healing energy, so it could be coming in and helping you heal, which is always really nice. This person definitely has a great deal of empathy that they will possess when they come into your life as well. I also feel like this person could be very mystical. They show a big energy of adornment and devotion towards you. There's a very magical spirit that this person has. Also, this energy of allowing. So this person could be very open to what you say, what you do, what you want to do in life. Not very possessive in nature. Very dreamy vibe about this person. Could be super spiritual. Definitely emotionally open or vulnerable. Could be emotionally mature as well. All right. This person could be a little illogical, could be a little self pitying at times, a little impractical. So, not super rational type of person, someone who's more of a dreamer than thinking logically. So, I do see that about your person. I also feel like this person could be into very like trance states or meditation. They could they could be like a visual learner, or someone who visual, like they like to see things to manifest. So based off of what they see, this is what inspires them. They could be really into photos, like taking photos at certain spots. This is like walking with this person and they're like, oh, hold on, and they run off and then they take out their phone and take a photo of something like a tree, and you're like, okay, that was a little weird, but this inspired them in some way. It means something for them. So they could really be into like signs and synchronicities, and it could be a big part of their life. They do feel like there's meaning in certain things that they end up coming across or seeing. And I do feel like this person really likes photographs. So they could be very photogenic, but they also may push you to take more photos. They may always want to take a photo of you somewhere where there could be a nice backdrop. They really like that, all right? There is a very psychic energy that this person may possess. They may be able to read your mind at times. I also feel like this person keeps their cards close to their chest. So even if they do read your mind, they kind of just don't even let you know what they're thinking. They just kind of hold on to that and they see it as true. And it is what it is. So if you're like sad or angry and you tell them that you're not, they can kind of see right through that, but they're not going to press the issue, is basically what I'm getting at. Again, I just feel like this person's going to be very devoted to you, adorning you, loving you, showing you a type of love that maybe you haven't experienced before, where you're just kind of like waited on, and they express how much they care about you. They show you how much they care about you. So that's really lovely. Something about meeting this person at work, or them meeting you at your workplace, could be someone that you do work with, someone you could be coming across on your break. If you do venture off of the campus of where you work, you could be meeting someone through that way as well. This person really has a great deal of acts of service. So, this is how they show their love, by doing for people. They may love to cook for you, they may love to clean up for you, they may like to wash your hair. Okay, I'm getting that as well. They may like to take care of the chores around the house, like taking out your trash for you, maybe getting your mail. I know that sounds a little weird, but like acts of service, this person likes to do for others, and this is how they show that they care. I do feel like this person has a great deal of self sacrifice. So even if something is not going to benefit them, or even if they're going to be taking like the losing end of the stick, they still will do it if it makes you happy. All right. So there's a big energy of like self sacrifice. I also feel like this person loves to give massages. So who doesn't love to receive a massage? But I do see this person really loves to relieve your tension. They almost like to create like a spa environment for you. I could see someone like doing your nails, maybe even buying you a pedicure station. I'm not kidding, okay? This person could also have like, they're very, they forgive very easily, and even if that may irritate you about them, like you may want them to stand on business a little bit more, I do feel like this is something that you'll also, that will rub off on you, that you'll learn to forgive situations that you may have held grudges against. Also, something about a pet. So with this one in particular for your pile, I feel like maybe you have a pet. But whoever has a pet in the situation, I feel like the other person, the pet will really cling to. All right. So I do see that. You also could be getting a pet with this person if you guys do formulate some type of connection or relationship. All right. We have opposition. So this is an energy where this person can relate to you on many different things. Maybe energies or sections of your life that you never felt like anyone could relate, anyone could understand. This person understands in a very deep way, and there's a lot of things that they can relate to. A lot of things that you can talk about with or to this person, challenges or struggles that you've had, that they're gonna listen very attentively, and that they can offer even advice because they've been through the same. You guys could mirror each other quite a bit, so there is like a mirroring of the personality and mirroring of maybe actions. I feel like this person really loves to interact with you on a daily basis, whether that's texting you, calling you, FaceTime calls, or coming over. So there's a lot of this person being a big part of your life. This person may help you to confront your shadow, all right? Especially with that Pisces energy. This person may help you to confront your shadow, the things that you don't like about yourself, the things that have stagnated you, troubled you, things that you may have tried to escape from but not deal with. They do help you to confront and overcome your shadow. So I really like that. All right, there's also a lot of tests in this connection, so you can expect that. Positive tests, but also tests that you may feel like, why did this need to happen? But it allows for both of you guys to grow. All right, also, you could expect this person to call you out if you are doing things that are like not for your highest good. So if you are doing something that's kind of damaging to your spirit, or doing something out of character that they feel like does not put you in the best light, they will call you out on it, okay? Like this person doesn't shy away from just saying, you're better than this, basically. All right, let's talk about that Aquarius energy as well. So this is the innovator energy of your person. Your person could be very experimental. They could be very rational at times. So this is interesting. So there's a balance. So this person is very dreamy, okay, sometimes illogical and practical, but there's also some times where they could be very rational. So it's interesting. This person will be a liberal. All right, so I don't know if you're into politics or whatever, but they could have a very liberal stance. They're a very unique type of person, very group oriented, so they will have a great deal of friends, or even with family they could be very family oriented. But I do feel like in their social life, in their friendship groups, they do have a lot of friends. They do like to do things within groups, okay? So not much of a loner. All right, this person also has a humanitarian type of energy where they like to help those who are a little bit less fortunate. They could do a great deal of charity work or donating or just helping people out of a very tough spot. That really fulfills them. So you may experience that from them as well. Very free spirit here, okay? Could be a little bit radical as well. Very eccentric, diverse, futuristic vibes, utopian vibes. All right. Very edgy and sometimes can be a little detached, which is interesting because I do see them being very devoted, but there could be an energy where they detach quite a bit. And I don't even feel like that's towards you. That could be towards other situations in their life. I am getting, even though they're family oriented, there's a big energy of detachment from family at times, or things that have hurt them. They learn how to detach from this, maybe so that it doesn't rule over their life and their thinking. All right. This person also could be helping you in some type of awakening, which is really fun. There's definitely some changes here that could be coming towards you when you do meet this person. This person kind of helps you to develop your reactions in a better way. They do give feedback, or again, like calling you out on certain things that they feel like is not right or not good for you. All right, they can show you alternatives in life to things that you're trying to find. Um, Again, Aquarius energy is the mirroring energy, so it is interesting that the opposition balance card came out because Aquarian energy is mirroring. Um, there's also energy of brotherhood, so I don't know if this person has a really close relationship with their brothers, the masculine siblings that they have, or even in their friend groups, they tend to have a lot of masculine energy around. All right. This person may also bring a lot of discoveries up. So there's certain things that maybe you were having a hard time to figure out that this person will be able to kind of like discover or come to some type of conclusion. So they kind of help with that missing puzzle piece in your life. Also, technology is really like a big thing for this person. They could work in tech a tech field or industry, or they keep a lot of technology around in their home. They could have like a smart home kind of, or even their car could be really like have the latest and greatest technology. They could be someone who really like when a new phone is released, they have to have the new phone. I don't know what it is about this person, but they're really into technology. They also may be really good at troubleshooting technology as well at times, okay? I do feel like this person really is going to exude a great deal of teamwork with you in partnership. So you're going to feel like you have a true partner on your side with this person, the way that you guys are able to coexist, okay? Alrighty, so with that being said, let's move on and see more about this person. What else you can know about this person? All right, tell me more about this person coming towards pile number 3. Tell me more about this person coming towards pile number 3. All right, sorry. We have the High Priestess here. And White Newman. Okay, very interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. They do have a great level of faith in the creator or divine, or could take their spirituality very seriously, could be even very religious in that. They do have religious or spiritual practices that they incorporate into their day-to-day. I also feel like this person really loves higher learning, so they could be really a big fan of like informational podcasts or documentaries or reading, researching, that kind of vibe. This person also could be someone who is, when they do meet you, they are feeling an energy of settling down or a higher level of commitment. So they could have marriage on their mind, all right? All right, so we have the High Priestess here. I do feel like this is just a very spiritual type of person. I also feel like this person was so interesting, that detachment energy that they have, which I feel like they won't have for you. Most times, this person is someone who plays hard to get, or they're just not really interested right off the bat when meeting people. It takes them a longer time to attach or to even feel like this is worth their time. But with you, I don't really get that. I feel like they will be attached to you right away, or feel like they could this could be something. But most times, even you may hear about this person, I do feel like they have been in relationships, like serious relationships, but they may have even told you like while dating they weren't really like interested in anyone, even if they were dating them. There's just this big energy of detachment. I feel like this person loves very soulful people. So you may have a vibe about you that's very soulful, that their spirit feels called to you, that kind of makes them open up and have a deeper interest, okay? Something about this person's intuition never fails them. So again, with that discovery energy of finding things out or finding the missile puzzle piece, that has all been faith and intuition, and they may go about life in that way versus going by the book. They may just really like to follow their intuition. All right, tell me a little bit more about the High Priestess. Four of Cups. I'm telling you, this person doesn't get easily interested in anyone. So it could really wow them. There's a wow factor to you when you do meet this person, that they have this sudden interest, because it usually doesn't go that way for them. Four of Cups is like when you get the ick from people very easily, or you just feel like you're not really emotionally interested in anyone. You don't really see anything going further. That's just not really your type or your vibe. It's not good enough, maybe. And with you, when you come in, they feel this passion, or they feel these emotions that don't come by easily for them. So I feel like that makes them very curious about you. All right, King of Swords here, Aquarian energy. but definitely very detached when it comes to a lot of love interest or friendship interest. When you come around, things just quite change for them, and they feel like there's a deeper meaning behind it. All right, what else is here with the High Priestess? Four Swords. They keep getting these four cards, which is like, do not disturb, leave me alone, don't bother me type of attitude. But with you, I don't see that happening. I feel like this person feels charged, like recharged by your energy. They feel like you have a very positive vibe when you come around, and they have all eyes on you. Okay? Their two eyes on their head, but also their third eye on you with the sun. All right, so you kind of expose their lover boy or lover girl type of vibe that they do encompass, but many cannot unlock. Excuse me, I couldn't even get my words out. All right, White Newman came out for who this person is. And so, first and foremost, I can tell you that this is a new person coming into your life. This is not someone that you have ever met before. It's not an ex. There's no reconciliation vibes. This is someone totally new. White Newman also is a card of a blessing from Creator, from your divine, from God. So this is a new beginning being blessed upon you for a lot of abundance, a lot of growth and transformation. It's a very integral part of your process. So I do feel like this person will be a very important part of your life. And this new beginning that you guys could be having could be unlocking something much deeper within you. Tell me about White Newman. I don't want to hype this person up too much, but the White Newman card coming out for them is like a walking blessing. They're like a walking blessing. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So this person could be owed to you, like this connection and how great it's going to be, because I see that with the Eight of Pentacles, you've been putting in a lot of effort within yourself. And I feel like this person has also put in a lot of effort to transform themselves, to be a better person, to be exactly what you need at that time. So it's almost like two people who have put in a lot of work to just be better people are coming together. All right. Two people also with great attention to detail. Two very organized people, could be very clean as well. Two highly talented or skillful people coming together with that Eight of Pentacles. All right. There could be a little bit of competition sometimes that you guys like to do, friendly competition of who is better, who can do this better, who's more talented, who's more skilled, who's more creative. So you guys have these little friendly competitions. I do see, like, think of it like as if like you go to an arcade and then you're playing a game and you're trying to see who gets the highest score, but it's all in fun. So I do see that between you two, really trying to prove yourselves to each other, which is nice. It kind of keeps it fun. It keeps it vibrant. It also keeps you motivated and with great drive and inspired as well. All right, what else do we have here with the White Newman? Three of Cups. Wow. You guys could start off as just friends and vibing out, and it could turn into something much deeper. Whether this is just going to be a friend that comes in that you end up getting integrated into their friendship group because they do like to be around their friends, and you just become best friends, or if this is something that you guys start off as friends and then move into a more romantic area, I definitely see that here. There's a lot of shared interest here between you two, a lot of shared hobbies that you guys will do, a lot of fun. This person's bringing a lot of fun and spontaneity into your life. So if life has been kind of boring or lackluster, with this person, you will have a big thrill here. Lots of things to celebrate as well coming together. All right, let's see what you can expect from this person coming into your life, why they're coming into your life. Why is this person coming into pile number 3's life? What can they expect from this connection? All right, Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. the Devil, and the Fool. The Fool's been coming out for everyone today, so definitely a new direction for everyone who's watching this reading. We have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is the energy of research or curiosity. So there could be a great level of curiosity that both of you guys have about each other that kind of makes for a very beautiful connection that grows. Let's see what's under the Page of Swords. Strength card. Okay, so there's a lot of curiosity here, but it turns into maybe like a deep level of commitment with the Strength card. There's also like a great deal of self-control that you guys will have to possess around each other, especially with the Devil. This is the energy of a person that you could get quickly obsessed with, as they will feel for you as well. So definitely a lot of self-control that you guys may have to possess. I see an energy of snooping. All right. So meeting this person, you or them or both of you mutually mirroring each other, could be stalking each other's social media. When you guys are around each other, if someone texts either one of your phones, you guys are both looking over the shoulder of the other person, seeing who's reaching out to them, being a little nosy. What did you do today, and with whom did you do that with? So there's a great level of obsession, infatuation, and possession that you and this person may really possess here with that Devil, with the Page of Swords. Okay, there's a snooper energy that you guys will just always be wanting to know, what are you doing when you're not around me? I need to know. Maybe because you guys have a great deal of interest and love for each other that you'll be having. Ace of Swords coming out lets me know that this person could be helping you close out things that you're left with no closure. So whether this is like a bad breakup, a friendship breakup, a job that you were dismissed from, a family situation that you've been holding on to, this person is the one that through their words, they kind of help you to have that closure needed to seal that chapter and move forward. This person also is very intelligent, very techy, kind of geeky as well. So I don't know if they're kind of like opening your eyes to a new interest or hobby that involves speech, writing, technology, geeky type of vibes. This person's always very clear and concise on what they say. They never leave you guessing or confused about what they're talking about, okay? They're very great at explaining themselves and getting their message across. Same about the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of honesty here as well, so I feel like this person makes it really comfortable for you to just say how you feel and not hold back. What's the Ace of Swords here? Also, I'm forgetting a big theme of the Ace of Swords. It's a breakthrough. So if there's been a lot of confusion in your life, you need clarity about what to do next, what steps to take, what path or direction to take. This person makes it very clear for you. They lay it out very clearly for you and help you to, get out of confusion and move forward. All right, tell me about the Ace of Swords. I always say clarity is like one of the biggest blessings, because a lot of us feel so confused about what we're supposed to be doing in life. And if you get clarity, the Ace of Swords, as a blessing, like it makes things so much easier to maneuver this lifetime. So this person kind of makes things very clear for you and helps you to maneuver in a better way. We have the Magician here as well. All right, so you also may have this thing where you don't really tell people a lot about your goals or your manifestations, which I think is smart. But with this person, you will feel like you can be very open about your true desires in life. And maybe how you've been feeling like you are having a hard time to get it. Maybe feeling clouded by other people's opinions or decisions for you. When you do speak to this person, they kind of just make it clear of like, the reason you feel so called to this is because it's supposed to be part of your life. What you went through in the past has been setting you up for greatness. They speak life into you in a very major way with that Magician. They kind of make you feel very powerful about who you are. Lots of talking about shadow stuff, okay? So like trauma, heartbreak, bad habits, bad routines, insecurities, lots of talks about that. and coming out of it very clear-headed and feeling refreshed. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Empress. All right, beautiful. This person will talk, first of all, through word of mouth. This person never talks bad on your name. So to their friends, to their family, to other people, you'll see that this person talks you up. They talk about your best characteristics and your best parts of your personality, and they really put you up high on this pedestal. So you could overhear, you know, if you're going to hang out with this person and their friends, they're really saying all these really amazing things about you that maybe you didn't realize about yourself, and it really puts a smile on your face with that Empress. Also, the Empress talks about as a person, whoever this is, when they come into your life, they help you expand and grow. They help you to become more abundant. So this person being by your side, being your right-hand man or woman, you know, being in that partnership, you kind of feel like you can achieve anything, and you do look back and see all the progress you made with them being in your life. So that's very special. All right, let's talk about the Three of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this person will be a great partnership with you. There's a lot of collaboration here. This person will compromise to help you get ahead, which is really nice. This person also, there's a great flow between you two, all right? So whatever that could mean for you, there's a lot of productivity. You may find yourself becoming more productive when this person's in the same room as you. I see you guys being like side by side, not leaving each other's sides eventually, because the Devil is here. So it's like kind of like a codependent energy. But when this person is around you, you get more done. You feel like you're being more productive. You feel like you're beating procrastination, all right? So they are a good influence to have around. We have the Three of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. So there's also a lot of planning for the future. You tell this person your plans, your goals that you have, and they kind of help you execute them so that they can come in faster for you. So I do love that. They want to see you win. They want to see you glow and thrive. They want to see you happy. That's what I'm hearing. The Chariot, they want to see you successful, all right, with the Chariot. This person wants to see you succeed at your goals. They want you to feel like you have willpower and the control of your life to do what you set out to do. They want you to feel abundant. They want you to have more progress than before you met them. They want to be a good luck charm by you or around you, okay? They want to see you motivated and driven to really accomplish everything that you're setting out to do. So I really, really like that. That's really nice. Let's talk about the Devil energy here. The Devil in the room. Tell me about the Devil card here. If this is a romantic partner, the sex between you guys is a little crazy. All right, I don't mean that in a negative way, but the sex is like out of this world and gets a little crazy. Whether that's like these pretzel-like positions that you guys are in, or if it's like exchanging things. I'm really getting like I don't want to say this because I don't want to like gross anyone out. And also like this reading is taking a different direction, but I'm getting some very closeness. I don't know. I'm not going to say it. Forget it. You'll see. You'll experience it. So let's let it be a surprise, okay? Tell me about the Devil. Knight of Cups. Oh my God, the obsession that you guys will have with each other. You know, you'll end up telling your friends, like, I'm so obsessed with this person, I just can't. You know, even if they're just a friend, it's like, I'm obsessed with being around you. I'm obsessed with being on the phone with you. I'm obsessed with coming over or you coming over here, not leaving each other's side. A little possessive type of attitude, lots of infatuation with that Knight of Cups. Very passionate, very emotional energy when this person's away, like you miss them, you long for them, all right? Four of Pentacles to also solidify that possessive energy. So you will feel like this person is all yours. They will feel like you are all theirs and only theirs. Seven of Cups as well. While you guys may be in the friendship state before this develops romantically, there is an energy with the Seven of Cups of like, watch out, bitches, this one is mine. Or even with this person's group oriented energy, it's like, okay, I know these are your friends, but they need to know that I come first. All right. So with that Seven of Cups, there is just like, I know you have a lot of different energies who want to hang out, see you, talk to you, but I'm feeling some type of way. I want to be the number one. I don't want anyone to mess with my me time. I see a little bit of possessiveness when it comes to the time that you guys allot for each other and only each other. That if someone calls or if someone's calling and saying, come outside, we're gonna be here tonight, there's a little bit of side eye, like, you better not, okay? What else can you tell me about that Devil? Also, too, those of you who are smokers with the Seven of Cups, because Seven of Cups is very like dreamy state, heads in the cloud. There's something that you and this person could do with each other that you guys have some crazy nights. So I don't know if that's like the ganja, or maybe even drinking with the Knight of Cups. But there are some very crazy nights where it's like hard to remember what happened. Oh, Lord. Be careful, okay? Anything else with the Devil? Ten of Swords, okay. A lot of the codependency comes from things that have really damaged you and this person in the past. It's like a fear of abandonment that I do feel. That's something that you guys want to be aware of because you guys do marry each other so well. It's like, let's not go in too deep. This is fun. This is great. But when you're not around, I shouldn't feel like a huge chunk of my heart is missing. I need to have more self-security in both of us that we're okay. We know that we separate, but we always come back. So that's something that may not be brought up in the beginning, but as time goes on, that's something that you guys want to pay attention to, that you guys are not leading each other into the wrong path of like a deep codependency that becomes toxic, okay? All right, we have the Fool. Also, too, I seen the Eight of Wands, so this is like back-to-back text. Like if someone left their phone on the kitchen counter, they went to go watch an episode of Love Island and they just are eating, so they're not even on their phone. It's like someone may call and then they don't get through, so then 10 missed calls come up and then back-to-back texts like, answer me, answer me. All right, so look out for that. It may be cute at first, but these things can develop later on into something not cute. So you just want to be aware and make sure that you guys step off the ledge a little bit sometimes. All right, we have the Fool here. With the Fool, this is like a new beginning of the way that you live life, your lifestyle, your day-to-day routine, your personality, your identity, how you look, your aesthetics, what you like and what you dislike. That all could be changing. So it's tearing down everything that you've known about yourself and kind of becoming a new person with that Fool energy. Page of Swords, okay. I see someone watching what someone else, like how they wear their clothes or how they wear their hair or what foods they like to eat or the lifestyle that they live, if they work out or if they're into music. Someone kind of like watches that and embodies that. And again, that's that mirroring energy of Aquarius and also, what was it? Was it opposition? That's that mirroring energy. So someone studies someone very well and they become a part of that person. It's like, well, I want to emulate some things that you do because I want to spend more time with you or I want more things to relate with you. So there is a new lifestyle here coming up that both of you kind of study each other and start to emulate and also enjoy, all right? It's not fake or phony. It's like, I actually enjoy doing these things. I enjoy dressing like this. I enjoy going to these events or functions. Justice is very balanced, so it's between both of you. It's not like one person shifting their identity and morphing into the other. It's where you guys meet in the middle and adjust to spend more time together, or just to have more shared interests, or because you guys like being around each other. So I want to do what you do. It's very innocent. All right. So I don't see anything wrong with that. We also have the Lovers to close out this reading. So all is done in good faith here. Very soulful, divine connection coming in. And it's very deep. I see this becoming a very deep and very intense connection for you coming in. All right, thank you, pile number 3. Make sure to like the video before you go. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.